Hi everyone, once again welcome back here. So today we are going to start heat map, one of the most important concept in Seaborn library. I have recorded heat map in Hindi also. You can check it out. I will mention the link in the description. Firstly, I am going to explain what is heat map. Heat map is the graphical representation where data or number are shown with the help of colors. Generally, we are going to create one matrix, 2D matrix, and there with the help of colors we are denoting the numbers. For that, you have to import two most important libraries that are generally used for the data visualization. You know, Seaborn and Matplotlib. I'm going to import Seaborn as SNS and import Matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. This video is going to be very interesting. Please watch till end. And two more libraries I'm going to import NumPy as np here, and one more library import pandas as PD. Generally, heat map are used. I'm going to explain. Heat map are used to find out the comparison, correlations, or you have to find the patterns. So in that case, heat maps are used. In machine learning, definitely you are going to use for the sales analysis also. You can use for finding the customer behaviors. Okay, in machine learning, generally you are used in correlations, finding out the relationships, and there are many more. In healthcare also you can use, and there are more sectors you can use the heat maps. uh, Here what you have to do, you have to take one variable here, x is equal to np dot line space here. Line space is the functions. Okay, function 1 comma 10 comma 10, and yeah, and here I'm going to find the x. So x is the variable, np is the numpy alias, and line space is the function. Look, line space are generally used for finding the evenly spaced values in fixed range. Okay, why evenly spaced values? You can see after 1 2 is here, after 2 3 is here, after 3 4 is here, after 4 5 is here, after 5 6 is here. Evenly spaced, the difference between two number is 1. That's why it has been called that evenly spaced in fixed range. And what is 1 comma 10 comma 10 here? Look, dot reshape I am going to use, and here I want to mention 4 comma 5. Now you can see, cannot reshape array of size 10 into 4 into 5 because we have 10 elements, and you cannot reshape that 10 elements into 4 comma 5 matrix. Whenever you are going to create matrix, there you are using rows and columns. Here 4 defines rows and 5 defines here column. So you cannot reconstruct or reshape that 10 elements into 4 rows 5 columns. Okay, so what you can do here, in place of 4 and 5 you can mention here 2 comma 5. Definitely 2 rows and 5 columns, 2 rows 5 columns, 1 column 2 column 3 column 4 column 5 columns, 2 rows 1 rows 2 rows. Now if you want to reshape the elements into 4 comma 5 matrix, for that what you have to do here, you have to replace this 10 with 20. Here, yes, in place of 2 you have to mention here 4 into 5. Now you can see we have 4 rows and 5 columns, and in between 1 to 10 we have 20 elements, 20 numbers. 1 rows, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. In each rows we have 5 columns, 1 column, second column, third column, 4 column, and 5 column. So we have evenly spaced data's numbers here in a fixed range. What is the range here? In between 1 to 10 we have 20 numbers. So with the help of line space functions you can easily find out the values. Now what is the use of these values? For creating the heat maps, generally we are going to use here. For creating the heat maps, sns.heatmap I'm going to use, and here I'm going to place x, and heat map has been created. So this is the heat map you can see. But in this matrix, 2D matrix, we have, right, 4 rows and 5 columns. How many rows we have? One first row, second rows, third row, 4 rows, fourth rows. And how many columns we have? 1 2 3 4 5. Yes. And now you can see we don't see the numbers here. Okay, as we know, heat map is the graphical representation to present or to show the numbers with the help of colors. So colors are here, but we cannot see the numbers. If you want to see the numbers, for that what you have to use here, x comma annotations you have to use. Annot is equal to true here. Here you can see the numbers here, annotations. Generally, annotations define here the numbers, and this is the things you can easily see. So this is the numbers we have easily seen here. Now I am going to use for the particular numbers we have taken. I am going to use the one data sets. So if you have to take the data sets, then definitely you can open the Chrome browser. There you have to search anagrams or Seaborn GitHub dataset. Okay, I already discussed in many videos Seaborn GitHub datasets. So here I'm going to use one variable. I'm going to use var is equal to sns dot load data set, and here I'm going to use anagrams. Anagrams. var is the variable where we stored our datasets. You can see this is the anagrams datasets. How many columns we have? We have here 1 2 3 4 5 columns and 20 rows. But here generally we are using heat map for the numerical values, so we have to remove these columns. For that, what we are going to use, var is equal to one more variable I'm going to use here, x is equal to var drop and columns columns is equal to a I'm going to use here, and axis is equal to 1 I'm going to, and x I'm going to print. So you can see in the new variable we have stored this var datasets, and from var datasets we have removed the columns a why a because in a column we have text values, so we remove that columns here. And axis is equal to 1, axis is equal to 1 generally used for we are removing the columns. If you have to remove the rows, in that case you have to use axis is equal to 0 here. You can check it out. Now we can easily use the heat map here. How can you create the heat maps? So you have to pass here x. Okay, so here I'm going to use not x because earlier also we used x. Here I'm going to use in place of x y, and I'm going to print here y. Yes, it's fine. So sns dot heat map here, and I'm going to pass here y. Now you can see this is the heat map here. You can easily check it out. This is the beautiful concept of heat map. Now I'm going to take here top 10 values I'm going to use. So I'm going to use dot head, and 10 here I'm going to use. Yes, sns.heatmap. Yeah, so we have 10 values here, and I'm going to use the annotations here. Not is equal to true here. Now number will appear. Yes, you can see the number has been appeared, and here you can use many things. Line width is equal to 10. Oh god, not 10, I'm going to use 5 here. You can see the gap has been created. This is the line width, and you want to put the color also. Line color is equal to YLLOW yellow here. This is the line color. Beautiful. Okay. So this is the thing you have to use here. After that I'm going to use annotations and all everything. For that I'm going to use one variable y is equal to here I'm going to use font size 10 I'm going to use, and color I'm going to use here, color I'm going to use black, black, and font weight I'm going to use here bold, and here comma ANN2 underscore KWS. Why I'm going to use annot underscore after dictation color is equal to black. Oh, so sorry. Color here black, and here we use dictionary here, so we have to put colon. I'm really so sorry. You have to put colon, because we have taken the dictionary, you can see the curly braces, right? So we have to remove this is equal to with the place of colon here. And not underscore kws, what is 2d shape value must pass 2d input dot shape. Where is 2d input dot shape here? Yes, now you can see. We generally replaced it annot underscore kws is equal to y1 variable we have taken, and here we changed firstly it was y, I have changed y with the var here. Okay, so this is the concept here. Now you can see the color has been changed here, the color is black. So this dictionary has been created for the annot values, yani numeric values. So color would be black only, font size is 10 and font weight bold. So we are generally used all these things. Mother chotri mic chuth. So here some of the changes we did here. What we did generally we have given this variable name var, and after that we pass this variable here sns.heatmap var, and here I have used y you can use, or here also you are going to use y here. And annot keyword settings we are using. So annotations, for annotations only, whatever changes you want to bring for that numeric values, you can use this parameter annot underscore kws. So annotations keyword settings here. So what is the y variable here? We used here font size is equal to 10, color is black. You can see all the numeric values color has been changed to black here, and font weight bold, so it has been bold. You can use here, right? And one is the vmin. Vmin, I'm so look here, vmin, what is the concept of vmin? Here it has been started from 1. If you want to start it from 0, then you can use vmin is equal to 0. Now I'm going to uh, enter 02468, and you want to put vmax also here. So vmax is equal to you want to put 12. Now 10 has been removed with the help of 12. So 0 2 4 6 8 10 12. So you know the use of vmin and vmax. And here if you want to remove the this bar, color bar, this is the color bar, okay, where colors are showing, colors values are showing. So if you want to remove it, for that parameter, for that you have to use color bar here, color bar true, and again here color bar false. Yes, you can see the color bar has been removed. Now if you want to remove this x-axis values and y-axis values, for that you can use x tick label and y tick labels. For that what you have to use, x tick labels is equal to false here, and again comma y tick labels is equal to false here, false, false. Yes, you can see this has been also removed axis data and y axis data has been removed. For that what you have to use, x tick labels and y tick labels false. If you want to change it, right, if you want to bring back it, for that what you have to use, true. And yes, you can see, and here also x tick labels also true here, true, true. And c bar also you want to mention here, so c bar also true you have to define. Oh, it's looking pretty, it's looking nice. Now you can check the code, you can check everything, and if you find any doubt, any difficulties, then please do let me know. Okay, plt dot legend, plt dot legend, yes dot xnum, whose level start with an all. So if you want to change the font size of this subidr num1 num2 num3 or this numeric values y and all, you can use the for loops generally. For level in ax dot get underscore x tick levels here, and level level dot set underscore font weight bold here. Now axis is not defined. Yes, firstly we have to define axis here. Figure and axis. Figure or axis is equal to plt dot subplots here. Yes, it has been changed here now. Figure axis, what do we call figure here? Figure is the whole page, and in that page whatever area we occupied for creating the charts, that area would be only defined as the axis. So firstly we have to define the figure and axis here. Figure is the whole page, and the area occupied with the for creating the charts, that is only defined as the axis here. So we have defined both figure and axis. Plt dot subplots. Level, for level in ax dot get underscore axtic levels, and level dot set underscore font weight bold here we have created. And if you want to change this y-axis values also, for that what you have to do here, for level in ax dot get underscore y tick levels, and here level dot set underscore font weight bold. Yeah, it has been changed here. So this is the concept you can easily use here. So I hope you got the heat map concept. Generally heat map used for finding out the differences, patterns, correlations or relationships. So with the help of these heat maps you can easily check it out